Now we can sit here and go, yeah, that's that series those girls made.
Yeah.
And we feel really proud of it.
Hello, guys. It's such an honor to talk to you both, Chloe. I've missed you. It feels like years ago, but also it
Ah,
feels like it was last week, last time we spoke in person. Look, first of all, I have to say, congratulations to you both and the whole team. I know this Queens is something very special. And in my many years of covering Nat Geo programming as just like a like a passion project, this does feel like a real flagship. It's something powerful, which leads to my first big question. Queens is something very ambitious, and not just for what I know it's going to deliver audiences next month, but in what it's doing for the industry. A big part of this is building a roster and developing diverse female talent to make this a reality, and spending years doing that. I know how I feel having seen it now. I wonder for you guys being part of this for so long, how you feel now, and does it deliver to what you were trying to achieve?
I,
oh,
I feel for, I've worked in wildlife filmmaking for decades, I'm ashamed to say, and came up through a very male dominated industry. And I look at sort of working with Chloe and the team that we've created, and I just feel immense pride because when we set out, it was a big thing. You know, there were a handful of directors of photography that were at the level we needed. There were lots of great talented producers who were often on maternity leave. In fact, she was. I had to beg her to come back because I was like, I need you. You're going to be great for this. But we had, you know, we needed to work with men because there was just some roles that we didn't have the expertise, and they were great allies. But it felt like a big mountain at times to climb. And I now look at the incredible room of talent that we have helped nurture and have helped each other. And that's the really single important thing to say, is that there was so much kind of passing it forward and sharing and openness and generosity of spirit that really has
yeah.
given us the success that we
Yeah.
I think got.
But huge pressure, we've been laughing because when we started making the series, there was someone in our industry that went, oh yeah, Queens, that series those girls are making. And you know that when you make a series like this, everyone's going to be watching. And so not only does it have to be good, it has to be better. And that's been quite a heavy thing to carry.
Yeah.
And now we can sit here and go, yeah, that's that series those girls made.
Yeah.
And we feel really proud of it. So it's a good feeling, Rob. It's a really good feeling.
I love hearing that. And I think you said something similar when we were in Africa. And I agree. I think it delivers. It is the best thing I've seen.
Oh
100%.
wow.
Like from when let's go back to the beginning then. From when you first got involved or looking back at the original vision, can you tell me about how much that may have evolved over that time, over the 4+ years?
So initially, I pitched this show as a one-off. In fact, the storyline for African Queens, which is lions versus hyenas in the Ngorongoro Crater, I thought it would be really cool to show the battle of the two matriarchs, and then behind the scenes show the two famous women, Sophie Darlington and Justine Evans, the only two sort of top DPs. See them on the show. And I pitched it to Janet Han-Vissering at National Geographic, who's a very senior female exec. And I think it was in that moment of two senior women going, this, there's something in this. And Janet just went, we should do a whole series on this. What? And I went, no, come on, it's been done. And then we looked around and went, no, there hasn't been a series on female leadership in the natural world. So from that moment, I very quickly brought Chloe in, and we started to shape, which matriarchs we were going to feature, because we wanted them to be different and have different identities and themes that they brought up. And it just sort of gradually evolved and took on these sort of layers of innovation. So not only in the storytelling, which Chloe just brilliantly brought this new storytelling voice, but also in the musical approach. We worked with a female composer, Morgan Kibbe, who's brought an amazing electronic score and sound to the whole series. Mm-hmm. We've got incredible commercial tracks that a brilliant female music supervisor, Sarah Bridges, helped find. And gradually one layer of innovation.
She became bigger and bigger and bigger, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
And then Angela Bassett, we were like, okay, if we could have one voice, it's got to be Angela, the queen, the ultimate queen. And we, at the beginning, we looked up and we were like, dare we aspire to this? And as we grew in confidence and we became, the vision sort of solidified, I think we felt able to approach her, and bringing her on is absolutely the best thing we did. It completely elevated the series. And she's brought that sort of dramatic narrative and also ability to flex the styles of all our different queens.
since it has expanded to 6 episodes, or I guess 7 if you include it all.
7.
That's right. If it can continue in any way, more episodes or another series, and I hope it does, what's something you want to do or see with that in the future?
Oh, there's still so many stories to be told. Do you know what the thing though? I think that we've learnt is that you don't have. It's okay to go into it without too much expectation of what might happen. I think what the thrill of this was, what we came back from every shoot surprised by the incredible behaviour, and I think when you go into something new, it's a huge punt and it's a risk. But we work with these incredible scientists and people who've spent time in the field, and every single storyline that we developed is different to how it comes out in the series. So I would fully expect it to be exactly the same all over again, because these are stories that just haven't been told and haven't been looked at. So, you're going to be constantly surprised. But yes, there must be a second series, and we've got plenty of stories.
Yeah,
tons. So if you could have a word, Rob, that would be great.
I'm really trying, guys.
Yeah,
I will tell everyone.
Awards, you know how it goes.
Or many, yeah. Look, that's unfortunately all the time we have, but I love the work you guys have done. I hope you guys can keep doing this. Congrats again, and try to enjoy the month leading up to release. You should feel proud for sure. So I'll see you guys later.
Nice to see you.